Welcome back to Beach Clash.
And the battle between the Detroit Tigerfish and the Milwaukee Manta Rays. This game is called bungee ball, and it's kind of like
yo-yo basketball. And you know why? Because it's on an inflatable court right here, 2 identical lanes going down, and the contestants, well, they're strapped into harnesses, and they have bungee cords attached to their backs.
And they race down the court and attempt to get the ball into the freestanding basketball hoops at the end of each lane.
Of course, the idea is to let go of that ball, get the shot off before the bungee cord yanks them all the way back to the starting line. Now, they get 30 seconds to play this shot, and they get hit in the head.
And our teams are almost ready, so let's play ball.
And there's the whistle by Sherry Howard. Brenda and Melissa up first, and Brenda right out of the gate scores 2 points. She's quite a shooter, that Brenda.
That's right. Now, our contenders must remember that they have to touch the back wall before they can run forward and try and shoot a hoop again.
Yeah, not much trouble doing that, actually, because that bungee's whipping them back there.
That it is.
And there goes Brenda again shooting, and Melissa as well in red in the far lane. They're really trying to get those balls in there, but being pulled back, and Brenda gets another score, 4-0. And there she goes again. She is on fire for Milwaukee. Brenda's a great shot, and time is up. 6-0 Milwaukee. Take a look at this in slow motion as Brenda gets that ball in the hoop, and hopefully I avoid getting hit in the head.
And there's Sherry blowing the whistle for the men.
And Sean out of the gate quickly. He's got his work cut out for him. He's a good shooter. He's already got 2 points on the scoreboard, and now 4. That's right. He's picking it up real quickly here. And look at that. He's just, anything he puts up is going in. And Chris here struggling for the Manta Rays. But he just got one in, so 8-6. The clock counting down, only 9 seconds left. Look how quickly Sean's shooting, and these guys are determined. The bungee cords are pulling them back much harder because of the force they're putting in. Going down to the wire here. Milwaukee maintains their lead, though. Unfortunately, great shooting, though, by Sean, but 10-8 final score. Take a look at Sean there, Allison. He's got that ball up. He shot 3 in a row, but not enough to put them in the lead.
Christopher and Brenda from the Milwaukee Manta Rays, who won 10-8. Congratulations. But I noticed it was close. They were catching up. But Brenda, your amazing 6 points held you on for the win.
Oh, God, I feel great. I thought my shooting was off. I guess it was a little on today.
She's the girl. Yeah, she did a great job. Held us in there against that red team.
She did your 4. Yes, she did. Congratulations. And let's go look at the scoreboard.
Well, the Milwaukee Manta Rays squeaked by with a 10-8 victory over the Detroit Tigerfish in bungee ball.
Our next competition is beach bout.
Well, the game takes place in this pool, and our contestants will stand on the tethered pole facing each other about 2 feet apart. They'll try to knock each other into the water using a foam baton. Each knockdown is worth 5 points.
Our contestants are ready.
Well, beach bout's just about underway here. Melissa in red for the Tigerfish, Brenda in green for the Manta Rays, and look how carefully and tenderly they're walking out a very slippery plank. And there they go at it. They're clashing back and forth, and Melissa gets the worst of it. She's down 5 points for the Manta Rays. And that brings up our hard bodies.
Yep, our female hard bodies, Breeze and Sandy, go at it, and definitely Breeze hits the water first, so Sandy picks up 5 points for the Manta Rays.
There you go. Ripper now going against Sean in a change. And he just belts him. And that's it. Sean falls right to the water, and that's another 5 points for the Manta Rays. And here comes Zuma. Chris staggering. He looks like he's going to go down, and he sure does. And there's Zuma, triumphant. Picks up 5 points, not totally shut out, but the Manta Rays win 15-5. And here you can see slow motion replay as Sandy knocking Breeze over. And there she goes down. Manta Rays win this beach bout. Well, fresh out of the beach bout pool, I have Ripper with the Manta Rays, and I have Sean here with the Tigerfish. This was an interesting matchup. You guys decided to match by size instead of hard body to hard body.
Yeah, exactly. I saw Sean was going for his team. I wanted to match Chris up with their hard body so we could have an even match, you know. So we thought about it a little bit, and that's what we went with.
Now, you saw him coming after you. How did this one go? How did this go down?
I hit him with speed. I was going to try to come in there and get a couple quick shots at him, maybe throw him off, but I think the speed thing didn't work. My feet slipped off, and I did the ugliest split of all times, and the man took me. But we'll get you in the next event.
It's perfect, though. 15 points for the Manta Ray team.
Sean Graham took quite a fall in beach bout. Now let's look at him up close and personal.
I would probably consider myself an extremist. I've always been since I was a kid. I enjoy the rush, and I guess it's that you come real close to death, which makes it so exciting. Most of my stuff is high falls, and I do a lot of water stuff like that, high diving, jet skiing, water skiing, barefoot skiing, all that kind of stuff. The ultimate challenge, I think, for a stuntman would probably be something that no one else can do. Makes you the elite, something that people are either too scared to do or not skilled enough to do. Like, for example, the guy who did the first parachute stunt. He jumped out of a plane without a parachute and caught onto another guy who had a parachute. That's pretty hairy. I'd like to pull something like that out someday.
The Manta Rays continue their dominance over the Detroit Tigerfish with a 15-5 victory in beach bout.
Our teams will really have to strategize to win this next game. It's called King of the Raft, and it requires real teamwork.
A pyramid with 4 8-foot padded sides is mounted on inner tubes out in the ocean. The center point is a 10-foot pole with a ball attached.
When the game begins, our contenders will paddleboard out to meet their male hardbodies waiting in rafts.
And when our contenders reach their hardbody, they will tag them, and all 3 will swim to the pyramid. They'll mount it and attempt to climb to the top. Now, the first team to reach the summit and pull the ball wins 10 points.
Well, our team members appear to be ready, David, for action. So let's get started.
Well, Sherry has sounded the whistle, and our teams take to the water. They take to the surf, put those paddle boards in, and you can see they're having a little bit of trouble there. There's the green team, Brenda and Chris, trying to get in, and our red team, the Detroit Tigerfish, that's Sean and Melissa, and this can be a very tricky part of the race, Allison.
Yes, it can, David, because the surf can really cause havoc with that paddleboard and tip both contenders off into the water, and it's hard then to get back on.
Yeah, you can see Zuma there signaling for his team to get out there, and they've got a big lead. The red team, the Tigerfish, really paddling well. You see Ripper there telling his team to get over to the right, because the surf is pulling them to the left. This is a very, very difficult paddle out there, but the red team, the Tigerfish, really doing it well. And you can see all 3 of them now swimming over the pyramid, and they've got another big decision to make here. They have to get on that pyramid and determine what the strategy is going to be to pull themselves up on the raft.
It's tough. They need team effort because it's slippery, it's steep, and it's pretty high.
Well, here come the Manta Rays on the other side of the raft. This could be close, but Zuma has gotten the footing for Sean, and they didn't falter at all. They've got it, and they're going to pick up the points here, and they are kings of the raft.
Well, let's take a look at the instant replay. And here we have Sean and Melissa doing an incredible job on the paddleboard. You can see that they really are moving in sync.
Well, fresh out of the surf, we just caught up with the Detroit Tigerfish. We got Sean, Melissa, and Zuma. This is a big win for them, and a couple key points led them to this win. Number 1 was the paddle out. Melissa, tell us a little bit about going out there.
Well, it was pretty good because me and Sean are both surfers, so we got our stroke down.
Very quick. The other key, I think, is the efficiency once you got on that pyramid. Any strategy to getting you 2 up there?
Well, we decided whoever got on the pyramid first was going to help the other one get up. And then the other one was going to help the other one get to the ball. And it worked out really well.
10 points to the Tigerfish. Let's go take a look at the scoreboard.
Well, the Tigerfish attacked the surf and picked up 10 points as they sank the Manta Rays and raced to become king of the raft. The Manta Rays, however, are still the leader of the pack with 72 points to Detroit's 41.
Are you willing to walk the plank? Our teams are armed and all fired up, ready to take aim. This daring contest is next on Beach Clash.